everyone, how's it going? Travis and Susie here from the Wolf Hunters.
And we have a reaction video for you all. If you see this link, there is an actual clickable link in the description box below. It's actually clickable. It's blue.
Wow.
You can click it, obviously, if it's clickable, down below in the description box. And when you do, you can choose a video for us to react to. It could be a documentary segment. It could be a fun fact video. It could be how it's made. It could be a dance number. Yeah, you know, like, how is bubblegum made? I don't know. Do you know?
How is whiskey made?
How is that mint in your mouth made? I don't know. You could click this down below. You could submit it there. It could be for a musical number or a comedy segment. Whatever you want. You could do that down below at this link in the description box. Today's video is brought to you guys by our friend Brian. Who is bringing us days 14 through 17 of Advent 2022, Sons of Vancouver by John the Whiskey Neighbor.
Whiskey Neighbor. I'm
assuming this means that John is drinking days 14 to 17 of an Advent calendar.
Do you think if John
from 2022? And I just want to know, I don't know if this video was created in 2022, but if it was, John was late because he's doing 14, 15, 16, and 17 all in one day. That's 4 days. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to read Brian's note. What were you going to say? What is this? Oh. What were you going to say?
I don't know.
There's a fuzzy on me. Okay. Brian says, hi, Travis and Susie. I hope you guys had a happy and safe Halloween. It's mischief night as I write this. Do people do that anymore? I don't think so. Maybe. But it will be a couple days after Halloween before you see this, due to the great response from my last John the Whiskey Neighbor reaction request. I decided to share another one of his reviews. This was during Advent last year when he tried samples from an Advent calendar that was given to him by the distillery Sons of Vancouver. This is also the last video where he actually shows himself sipping the whiskey on camera. And I think you'll see why when he tries the Tabasco infused whiskey. That sounds very interesting. From day 15 of the calendar, my wife suggested that we dress up as you guys.
No way!
But I pointed out that we don't look enough like you.
No, you should have done it anyway. That would be so funny. In fact, even if it's not Halloween, you guys should still do it and send us a picture or video.
That's so funny. I love your wife.
Your wife is awesome.
Yes. So I suggested instead that I dress up as Ralphie from Ralphie.com, and she dressed up as John the Whiskey Neighbor.
That's awesome.
Since she can impersonate him so well.
Oh my god.
Her response was not as favorable.
Pixar didn't happen.
She is so funny. Her response was not as favorable as I expected, as she replied, wait, are you saying that I look like John? Since you had just told her that you don't look enough like us to impersonate, and now you said she should instead dress as John the Whiskey, what does he call himself? John the Whiskey Neighbor? I also would go, wait, if I don't look enough like Susie, are you saying I look more like John the Whiskey Neighbor? I'm on Team Brian's wife here. Okay, anyways.
You guys are the best.
That's hilarious. I immediately started stuttering and developed a tic, which I'm hoping isn't permanent. Looks like my advice about not telling people who they remind you of also extends being extra careful around making Halloween costume suggestions. If I'm lucky, though, then after a good night's sleep, Alexandra may forget the whole... Oh, we have a name. The whole conversation. Again, I hope you guys had a great Halloween and are looking forward to the rest of the holidays. All right, that is so funny.
That is very, very funny.
Yeah, if you would have told us, we would have been you guys for Halloween. I don't know.
Well, hello, friends.
You know? You could have sent us a photo. We could have been like, today we are Brian and Alexandra or Alexandria.
I think it was Alexandra. I can double check.
Yeah, let's double check because those are two different names.
Where are we at here?
Alexandra.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I am ready for this. I would love to have a wine advent calendar. Hit the like button and subscribe.
I would love a whiskey.
Travis would love to have. Do they have rum advent calendars? Because that's even better. However, I cannot right now. Let's go.
Hello, friends, neighbors. John, your neighbor here. Welcome now to the Nook. Happy Advent. I am 4 days behind on Advent calendar here. But it's Saturday. It's in the evening, so we're going to try to taste all 4 of the days we've missed.
So he's like, I got 4 days, and it better be Saturday night, because if I got to do all 4...
He was like, now I have to wait till Saturday. There's too many.
If you've got anything from Sons of Vancouver, if not, a Canadian rye, because probably something in here is going to be rye. Yes, I've had some of their single malt, and yes, this thing has liqueurs in it, but they have a lot of rye in their house, and I like that. Anyways, pour something, and when you come back, I'm going to open up 4 days of Advent. 3, 4. Thanks for coming back. So,
do you think if John was my neighbor, he would invite me over?
He's your neighbor. He's your whiskey neighbor.
Yeah, but he can't just invite me over for whiskey.
You can't have a sign like that and then not invite your neighbors over for whiskey.
Yeah.
Or else your neighbors might not feel very neighborly.
Today, we're going all the way back to the 14th to figure out what I would have pulled back then.
Ooh,
this is small. That... Curaçao barrel rye whiskey. So I only know about it because I was having a nice chat with Dolph, who is the president of the Alberta Scotch Club, and he wanted to talk about this, but I hadn't opened it yet. We only missed it by a day, my friend. So I don't really know what Curaçao is. If I remembered my conversation with Dolph, he was talking about orange, bitter orange. So I think it's an orange type liqueur, but I actually don't have it. Oh, is that one that's in that blue bottle? That would be a Dutch liqueur. Anyways, let's see what we get. Nose and taste on this rye.
Liqueur.
Actually, this one's nice and sweet, inviting.
Inviting.
I could say there's some citrus in there, but for me, it's almost pithy. It's almost grapefruity a little bit.
What's pithy?
Ooh, I like grapefruit.
Yeah, pithy. I could say that. There's a little bit of bitter citrus on there. It's not quite like a flavorful orange, but let's try on the palate. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's good. Oh, right at the end of that swallow, so beginning of the finish, I definitely got some orange notes, some darker orange notes with a nice coating rye, sweet, almost sugary. I think I'm getting that as their house style. Their rye tends to have a sweetness to it.
That does sound good, actually.
I like that. Oh, but then in the long finish there, a little bit of bitters. Like not a negative bitter, but I'm just gonna say that there was definitely a bitter note just kind of hanging around at the end. What a way to start. Curaçao barrel rye. I'll look it up and I'll probably post something down below. That's the thing when you shoot live. You're not
I think that's a glass bottle too. I don't think that's plastic bottles in there.
No, I think usually with the advent calendars, they're glass.
Dang, that's the high.
Because I actually have never seen a whiskey advent calendar, but I've seen wines, and they're usually quite heavy. So I assume they're all glass.
Not sure what you're gonna get. Next day, the 15th, and I would have pulled out.
I like his voice.
His accent.
A Tabasco barrel.
Oh, here we go.
Whiskey. This one's 40%. Very unusual for them. They usually bottle everything at a cask strength, it feels like, and then if they have a liqueur, it's at 40%. So it's interesting that it says Tabasco barrel whiskey.
I've heard of people adding Tabasco to liquor drinks.
Really? I literally have never heard of that.
No?
No.
It doesn't say what's in it.
Liqueur connoisseur.
To be a whiskey, it's 3 years old. Could be anything. Could be corn. Could be rye. As I said, they do have a lot of rye.
Careful,
so
John.
I'm not sure what this Tabasco barrel is, but
smell it.
We'll nose and taste it. Yeah, that's interesting. It's very barrel driven, and by that I mean it's kind of oaky, woody. Sure, there's some spicing in there, maybe some light crushed pepper, red pepper, Tabasco in there, but
crushed pepper.
But for me right now, it's coming off more kind of a woody note that's really pervasive, and not a fresh wood, not a cut sawdust, new oak wood, but an older. Well, there's some spice there. It's taking a moment to speak to me. Let's try it on the palate. Cheers.
Ooh, that was a lot.
Okay, that's all Tabasco. I love Tabasco. I'll eat it.
He wasn't expecting.
Wow.
I took a shot of Tabasco.
He wasn't
basically
expecting that.
I'm definitely gonna have to cut a little bit and clear my palate with more than just water. This is spicy. It's absolutely tobacco whiskey. Like, it's not just yeah. No, if I come back to the nose, it's kind of burning, making my eyes water even the nose. But wow, that's almost a party trick. When I went to college, I remember making like a.
I wonder if.
He said almost a party.
I wonder if our friend would enjoy that.
Yeah, there are a few people I could imagine.
Oh yeah.
My
our brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law, yeah.
Yeah, and I was thinking our other friend.
I would be curious to try it.
Yeah, I would.
You know, I would want to go small bottle though. I don't think I would invest in a big bottle just in case. You know what I mean?
I'm not really a Tabasco user, so I don't know that I would.
I don't put Tabasco. I put hot sauce on everything.
Oh, I would try it. I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't, but I don't think that it's something that I would ever try.
Tabasco peppered juice that I serve just for fun. That's what this reminds me of. My nose is running, my palate is alive, and I love Tabasco. I love hot wings and spicy things.
Alive. I like that.
Wow.
I'm gonna use that.
Definitely gonna pause. I'll come back after I've cleared my palate. Okay, I think I've recovered. And we're going to go on to day 16 of Advent. I hope whatever you're doing is still fun, counting down the season or counting down to Christmas. This one is cinnamon whiskey liqueur.
Ooh, I like that.
So this is a liqueur,
like
also
a
40%. That was a little hard to get off there. We'll see what that... cinnamon whiskey. Now, again, I don't know what base whiskey they're putting in here. We're back into sweetness now. This, as a liqueur, is very sugared, sugar syrup. There is a floral note in here. It's a little bit of a soapy floral note. Interesting. Cheers. After this hot Tabasco, there is spicy cinnamon, perky, like cinnamon red hots. You know, I've taken some of those little heart candies and enjoying them, and it's sugary like that too. In fact, it tastes quite a bit like liquid cinnamon hearts. Another quick sip.
So it has like a cinnamon candy flavor instead of like a cinnamon. Like actual cinnamon spice flavor, maybe.
Now, I'm not sure if the reason why he stopped drinking on camera is because of the whiskey Tabasco experience, or if it's like a rule they made on YouTube that says you can't drink on camera. I don't know. But there is something nice about getting to see the reaction.
I like it.
I like the truth and the kind of like, ooh, that burn, that was hot, that was spicy, this, ooh, that's sweet. You know, I kind of like that, getting to see that initial response. I mean, that's money right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's in my mind now. That's exactly what that is. That is cinnamon red hearts in a liquid liqueur. Right, the last day we're going to try to get to is today, the 17th. So we'll see what that is. And on the 17th is... okay. Pastrami on Rye, extra pickles. So this is a 58% rye whiskey. Pastrami on Rye. I'm going to move this out a bit so we can kind of see all the glasses.
Wow, I want to see. Exactly. I want to see the reaction here.
Pastrami.
Right, let's see.
Pastrami on Rye in a liquid in a
I
whiskey.
don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah.
Because I'm hoping was it made with pickles? Was it made with pastrami? Pastrami on Rye, extra pickles. Well, it's 100% rye whiskey, so
let's see how big of a gulp he takes initially.
Maybe it's just
it's
called
got
that.
nothing but rye in it, but they've called out those notes, so it could be just the way that they've
Maybe you're supposed
selected
to
their
eat
casks.
pastrami on
They've
rye
noticed
with extra
some flavor
pickles
notes in the wood.
with it.
I'm not sure, but pastrami on rye. One thing, James, Jen, and Max, Sons of Vancouver, are so creative about their names. Like, I've got the bottle of that palm trees and tropical breeze. Very interesting.
I like it.
See how this goes.
All right.
Wow. Maybe a bit of power of suggestion. But I am absolutely getting pickle brine on that. I really am.
I do like some pickle juice.
I'm not getting the pastrami yet. Maybe there's some cracked pepper, some spicing. But I love pickles, and it definitely smells a bit like good pickle brine. Let's try it on the palate. Cheers. It's very
That's
thick.
a big sip.
It is very significantly spicy in the palate. I need to think of more spices, but this is pepper, black pepper, cracked pepper, white peppers. It's definitely that kind of heat. Chewy. Salty.
Pastrami.
Another sip.
He did go for another sip.
Thick. Really thick. Maybe that's the meaty, fatty pastrami. Maybe. Maybe that's where they're getting that kind of coating. Chewy. It is a bit baked. Yeah, okay, bacon. I can get a little meaty in there. Have to play around in the finish. Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's for me and please, it's I just opened it together. I just came after liquid cinnamon hearts.
Yeah.
So nothing but sugar. This is very savory, not sweet. It was briny on the nose. It's peppery in the palate up front, and then it's chewy, thick, savory into it.
Thick.
Yeah.
Like meat.
Very interesting.
Thick.
Of these, and it's just obviously first taste. I just opened them. I gave it a thought. I gave it a go. Had to take a break after the Tabasco barrel whiskey. Of these four, this Curaçao barrel rye was really nice. And I do like orange notes. I wasn't getting a lot of clear orange in the nose, but even grapefruit pith type citrus, I'm okay with. And then in the finish, I was getting like a bittered orange, very nice. So that's my pick up here. And then I'd have to go all the way to this pastrami pickles. This one I need some time with because it is unique, but at least it's playing into that note. These are fun. I like red hearts. This is far too sweet for me normally to just sip and enjoy. And this is hot. I've got to try this in some cocktails. I got to look up because my cocktails are pretty boring. I just do old fashioned Sazerac, that kind of stuff.
Can you put that in like a Bloody Mary?
Maybe, probably. I don't know.
Like whiskey sours. I don't.
What is a
But this with the Tabasco spicing, I think I need to find a cocktail that would be whiskey based that would also like you'd be adding Tabasco to, and maybe backing off on that and seeing what this would do to it. Very interesting. Thanks for sticking with me. I know it's tough to tune in when you don't even know what I'm going to pull out here, but I appreciate it, and I just want to say thanks again.
That was a fun
Sons of Vancouver. This is a fun gift
that
keeps on giving. You guys have a good weekend. Good week ahead.
I love them. Him.
You love those bottles.
I love hymns. That was fun. I love that.
Be a guest.
That
guest on the Whiskey Neighbor show.
Yeah.
Let's see real quick. What do we want to see?
Bloody
Mary out of us.
I was right. Vodka. A vodka
tomato
cocktail.
Juice. Worcestershire.
It's called Worcestershire.
The W sauce. Hot sauces. See? Garlic, herbs, horseradish. That's sauces.
Oh, look. Tabasco. So you could perhaps make one with that whiskey instead of the vodka.
Hold the vodka.
Perhaps.
Hold the Tabasco. Because then you'll have double Tabasco.
Because you've already had it.
Yeah, you've already had it.
You've already had enough.
Thanks so much for that. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. If you enjoyed hanging out, make sure you hit like and subscribe. You can check out this link below to request your own personal reaction video. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.